Hey, how's it going? This is Showdown 1138, and a friend of mine told me about this game, The Flame and the Flood, and I've been playing a little bit of it, and it seems pretty cool. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to start a brand new game. This game, by the way, has some pretty amazing music and sound in it, so I may end up shutting up while it's playing music at us. We'll see how things go. This game is currently on Steam in early access, although it is a beta. And it seems fairly complete. I'm shutting up now, for a second. So here's what I know about this game and this world so far. This is us. I don't even know our name, but we are this young lady running around in circles here. At the bottom of the screen, you have your typical kind of survival game stats. There's a little picture of us, and from left to right, it's hunger, water, temperature, and rest. You can see there's also an SOS on top of this building. Something happened in this world, and I have no idea what it is. Oh, her name is Scout. That's this character's name. So we have an inventory. We have a quest to find a stronger signal, obviously. But that quest is turned off here. Since this is only a kind of endless mode of the game, it just kind of goes on forever. We have ailments, crafting, inventory, and outfits. And this little dog here, which I think is named Aesop, he will run around and point out things for us. Things we can pick up. You can see that they're also highlighted here on the ground as I pick up these cattails, and we are just unlocking discovery after discovery here. Wolf info. I've not yet run into this wolf, although I have run into boars quite a bit. And I have no idea what to do about the boars yet. I think maybe there's some kind of tool that I can create later on, some kind of weapon. This is basically just telling us this right here is the tutorial, basically. So we can collect water. Quick use, yeah, alright. We have a little hot bar here on the left side of the screen. So as soon as I find some water, we will, and actually we're standing in some right now. I'm going to go ahead and fill up my jar with polluted water, which we will, of course, have to purify before we drink it, otherwise we will get sick. But a big part of this game is rafting. And that's kind of how you get around from island to island. These islands are very tiny, by the way, but there's not much to them. I think the main goal is to just make forward progress. Here's some of this cool music again. With vocals, apparently. They have kind of a faster pedal, or paddle rather. Whoa, that was a near miss. Apparently there was some big flood that happened. I mean, there's just houses and all this other junk floating down this river. Now you see there's a little icon. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay. That hurt. You can see my character portrait is kind of messed up down there at the bottom. Alright, so you see these icons floating around on the map. Those indicate places where you can dock. And each icon is different. Well, not each icon, but there are, certain types of icons. This appears to be some kind of fishery type place. And like most games like this, I guess like Don't Starve, maybe, we're just kind of running around and collecting a bunch of whatever we can. Whatever can fit into our inventory. Fishing line, night crawlers. You'll find these little buildings that you can sleep in, or you can loot them. Oh, a raft schematic. I've actually been looking for one of those for a while. At least in my last game I was. But yeah, these islands are tiny most of the time. That was this one, so let's hop back in the raft. And let's just keep going. I don't know what the actual end goal of this game will eventually be. And there's kind of hooks for a story in here. But in this version, it's just try to see how long you can last, basically. Good dog. Oh, our character is still dripping water. I'm not sure what that does. I guess maybe we can, actually, I can find out. There is kind of, these text boxes kind of get cut off, but there's nothing we can really do about being soaked since we fell off the raft into the river. That'll wear off with time, or if we find a campfire. That'll dry us off as well. Right now I'm just collecting these saplings, which will come in handy. I was here before. Well, I was here in a similar island layout, and there was a fire right there by the bus. Weird. It's not there now. These school buses are also places you can sleep, and also my wetness has been cured. Feels really weird saying that. What do we have up here? Alright, now I know that these little things, these are rabbit holes. You can trap rabbits for food and pelts and everything else. I can't really make much of anything. I'll make some braided cord, because that comes in handy for all kinds of recipes. But we don't really have anything. What we really want to do, or at least what I really want to do, is make a knife, a flint knife. But in order to do that, we need to find some flint, which I remember seeing somewhere. I think it might have been in the description. It's found at campsites, which we were... Wait a minute. Can I dock here again? Because I don't remember that building or the campfire there. Oh well. It doesn't matter. This game goes on forever. We'll find new ones. Because of the current, there will be times when you just kind of sail past an island that you otherwise would have wanted to stop at. But that's not too much of a biggie unless you're in some kind of huge emergency situation. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh, this is going really bad. Okay. I have a broken bone at this point. A broken bone and wet. My character profile is all jacked up down there. Let's see if I can make it over to this campsite. I wonder if I can make a splint yet. Probably not, but here's hoping. Yeah, we're in rough shape. We'll kind of hobble around here like this without medical attention. But at least there's a fire here. Oh, inventory's full. What can I do here? Oh, wow, I have a splint. Okay, yeah, go ahead and use that. That, of course, immediately cures your broken bone. But if you have, if you don't have a splint for whatever reason, then you can, it just takes time, basically. Flint. My inventory's all full. All right, let's have a seat here by the fire for a minute. And let's see if I can do some character management here. We're a little hungry, we're a little thirsty. Let's go ahead and eat some night crawlers. Alright, and we have this polluted water, which of course we don't want to drink. We can purify that, of course, and I'll do that in just a second. I'm mainly just trying to get all of our little gauges back up. Alright, so to make clean water, you need a water filter, and you start out with one of those, but you can make them with, I can make dandelion tea. Helps alleviate food poisoning. Oh, we don't have any food poisoning, so we're good there. You can also give stuff to Aesop here. We have fishing line. Okay, it's pretty clear I started out with a bunch of random... Whoops, didn't want to do that. With a bunch of random stuff. And that's actually convenient. Because there is some stuff here that I never found previously. Where was that flint? I think it was in here. Yep. Wait. What the... Okay, that was strange. Now, I should be able to make... Let's see, tools? No, it's food. These are all the things you can craft, by the way. Oh, I need one more flint. And I think, oh boy. Yeah, see those red squigglies? Those are ants. I'm covered in ant stings, which does something. Yeah. If we don't treat them, they have a possibility to become infected. And that's no good for anyone. My last game, I wound up getting in some really rough shape. I had, like, I think, maybe 2 broken bones, food poisoning, a staph infection. It was just all kinds of things were going wrong. But, that eventually worked out. I eventually survived. Of course, that save has been replaced by this one. This brand new starting over save. Alright, so now it's raining. The fire's going to go out. And I'm going to just kind of hang around here to wait until the storm... Actually, that's kind of a bad idea to wait until the rain starts. But it is time for us to sleep anyway. About 6 hours. And it's a brand new day. I think we found everything that we can find on this particular little island here. So let us be on our way back to the raft. And hopefully some more of that cool music. Oh, I see I'm getting dehydrated too. That's no problem, we have water. We can deal with that if we dock somewhere. And actually, you know what? I'm going to... Oh boy. Okay, I guess I'm not going that way. Let's just get some distance here, I think. The environment does change from what I've seen the farther you go. I think I traveled about, maybe about 8 miles in about 8 days in my last game, and that wasn't really very far at all. Or so I would assume, anyway. This is really kind of only my second time playing through this. Tight squeeze. Yeah, this is just kind of peaceful, really. Whoa. Oh, broken bone again. Yep. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, bacterial infection too. Oh, geez. Okay, we have 2 broken bones, an infection, and we're soaking wet. And we're dehydrated. It is time to dock. Not a moment too soon, either. Oh, lady, you're doing pretty bad. Alright. Where's my water? At least I won't die of dehydration. I'll probably die of everything else. But not that. And in fact, if we wanted to be really crazy, we could just drink the infected water. And see what happens. Yeah, we're thirsty. Yeah, why not? I don't really plan to stick with this particular playthrough, and plus it would be interesting to see. Ooh, listeria. Oh boy, this is a bad scene. How do we treat that? I think that is, yep, penicillin. We can make penicillin if we find a like a moldy. What did the game call it? I think it called it like a moldy lump. And you use that at a fire. Flint, old lumber. Don't need the lumber. The lumber is used for upgrading and repairing your raft at certain places. If you dock at a marina. Well, there's aloe. What am I even carrying here? Yeah, actually, I have an idea. If nothing else, we can at least take a seat by this fire here and warm up. If we're going to have a number of different diseases going on, it helps to at least be warm. Oh, but I can make the knife at this point. Box trap, snare, okay. The knife is not something you use directly, it's just here on my tool belt. So I can use that to create more complicated things like these box traps and snares. But for the meantime, we should eat stuff before we starve to death. Unfortunately, a lot of these things take, whoops. They don't give you much hunger. So if you don't have, like any larger sources of food, you just kind of have to go through here and eat all of your, like, kind of one-off things. Mulberries are kind of nice, though, in that they give you, they fix your hunger and your thirst. Huh, I should have eaten that jerky. Well, it'll last forever, I guess. Raft schematics, I'll give those to the dog. I don't really need them. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's also get some charcoal from the fire. We use that for our water filters. And we're also getting kind of tired as well. See, is there anything back here? Oh, that's right. There were these things back here. The wild garlic and aloe. I think if I fix everything else, then the aloe, I'm still going to have like a bunch of... Oh, what? Oh, that was weird. I think I picked up something. Oh, right, the lumber. I'll give that to the dog. And, yeah, sun's going down, so we'll go ahead and sleep. About 6 hours. Still dark out. Oh, it's actually the middle of the night at this point, I think. And we are very hungry and thirsty. Time to bust out this jerky, I guess. And all these dandelions. And we'll go ahead and deal with the water situation when we head back to the raft. Actually, something just occurred to me. I don't know if we can get rainwater. That's interesting. Some of these islands, they don't have any water sources, but in other islands you'll find like a... oh, here comes the sun. And my listeria is cured. Listeria. I'm bad at wording. How's everything else doing? All these things will eventually heal themselves over time. So if we can't fix them, we can basically just wait. Can I fill up my jar here? Oh yeah, I can. Alright, and this time we're going to purify the water before drinking it, like a responsible person. And we'll just kind of do this until we... it is a little tedious, I suppose, to kind of have to keep going back and forth like this. But, yeah, we should be good. Okay. Now, oh, this is the wrong way, I think. Back to the raft. Here we go. I'm doing pretty good on storage. Alright, let's hit it. I'm gonna head towards these rapids here. Oh, if I can. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Oh, but they pick up again over here. So I'm doing this kind of dodge move, which comes in handy. Oh, what is this thing? I have never been here before. Looks like a church. Yeah, so you have this kind of little dodge move you can do in the river. And that little blue bar right above our really beat-up character-looking face is basically like raft stamina. And, you know, I just realized we can make a snare. I think. Yes, a snare or a box trap. A snare uses fewer resources. However, it will always kill the animal. If you want a live rabbit, you would have to use the box trap. And then you just have this little rabbit buddy hanging around in your inventory until, of course, you kill it and skin it. There it is. That thing will just kind of hang out here. I think it just basically takes time for something to get caught. Like if you sleep or something and wake up the next day, there'll be a little animal in there, assuming there are animals on the island you're on. Sumac, I don't think I know what that does. Produces a poison gas when burned. But did you hear that? Our snare went off. I just had to walk away for a little while. Yeah, I know there's something in the car. I'll get there. Okay, so we have a rabbit, and the snare is broken at this point. We'd have to build a new one. Move that to Aesop. Deploy. Cannot deploy. Oh, that's right. I remember. It's under crafting. Skinned rabbit. And that gives you pelt and meat. Raw meat. Raw meat can cause intestinal parasites. Cooked meat does not. We can also poison meat, which I ran into in my previous playthrough. I'm not entirely sure what kind of purpose that serves. But, But anyway, it's kind of a neat thing you can do. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff on this island, it looks like. My inventory is completely full. Oh, I am starving. I'm dying and starving. I'll eat this. I don't want to eat the rabbit without cooking it, but you know what? Let's go ahead. Starving cured, and drink the water. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to survive eating that rabbit. But, you know, it sounds like this video has kind of gone on for long enough at this point. And it seems like this is kind of what the game is. There are different areas. I went far enough down the river that I got to this kind of ruined city. Right now we're in kind of this foresty, rural area. But, yeah, I don't know. This is The Flame in the Flood. It's on Steam Early Access. I've been Shodan, 1138, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.